Well, hello, my name is Heather McDonough, and I am actually the Marketing and Special Sales Manager for North Star Editions. North Star Editions is super excited to be one of the newest vendors with WiLS. Today, I'm going to introduce you to our imprints and just a couple of our newest titles for fall, just for something exciting. Oh boy, she's not going to let me forward. There we go. So North Star Editions is a publishing company dedicated to guiding readers towards a lifetime love of reading. We distribute juvenile nonfiction titles in various imprints, as well as fiction and fiction titles for middle grade and young adults. This spring, we'll be adding picture books in 2023, so we're really excited about that. So our first imprint that I would like to introduce you to is our Little Blue House. With simple text and vibrant photos and high interest topics, our Little Blue House readers are an ideal way for our young learners to take their first steps towards literacy. Little Blue House is offered in 2 levels. With over 100 titles available for our youngest readers, here are just 2 of our new series for fall. So, a pet can be a wonderful addition to a family, and this adorable series offers young readers a look at 10 of the most popular animals. Each book discusses the animal's behavior along with the type of care that owners must provide. From planting trees to reusing clothes, there are many ways children can help the environment. This engaging series empowers children to make a difference in their community by living green. Our Focus Readers imprint delivers captivating nonfiction topics, accessible text, and vibrant visuals to build reading confidence and motivate young readers. Our Focus Readers are available in 5 different levels for differentiated learning. Focus Readers have over 700 titles available, and I'm just going to highlight just a couple of titles series for the fall. So Exploring Money for our pioneer level grades 1 and 2. From making money to following budgets and saving for high cost needs, money management is an essential life skill. This informative series explores key money-related concepts and skills that empowers our young learners to take charge of their personal finances. I think all kids need this. I have 20-year-olds and they definitely need this. The United States has been reckoning with race and racism since its inception. Black creatives of all types, novelists, poets, musicians, actors, and more, have used their chosen media to illuminate this struggle and articulate the experience of being Black in America. This fascinating series was written by Black authors. It tells the stories of 8 Black creatives whose artistic and cultural contributions have expanded the collective conversation on race. We're really excited about this series. We worked really hard on finding Black authors to write the series for us. Our high-low series, Apex, empowers struggling readers to explore their interests with the support they need to succeed. With bold layouts and eye-catching images paired with short, simple sentences and relatively few words per page, Apex books provide high-interest narratives that are accessible and engaging. And again, I'm going to highlight just 2 of our new series for fall. Bone-crushing teeth to deadly venom, animals have developed many ways to kill predators and prey, and sometimes even humans. This gripping series highlights 8 of these dangerous creatures, describing what they eat, where they live, and the deadly way they hunt or attack. And we know kids love these kind of titles. From forest-wide infernos to howling winds and rains, severe weather continues to inspire both awe and fear. This exciting series provides fascinating facts about several types of severe weather, including how they form, the most extreme weather events in history, and how science and technology help keep people safe. Pressbox books will help your biggest sports fans stay up to date on their favorite teams and athletes. With engaging storytelling, accessible text, and vibrant visuals, Pressbox books deliver thrilling reading experiences for every sports fan. From the legends of the game to today's superstars, Major League Baseball has always been home to supremely talented players. This series introduces readers to the best of the best from their favorite teams throughout the years. This Pressbox series highlights 12 of the teams in the National Hockey League, and we do have plans to highlight all of the teams, but we're just starting off small. North Star Kids is a non-fiction books to fuel young readers' passion for the topics they love most. Bite-sized text sections and bold, engaging photos make these all-encompassing resources a must-have for any young reader who wants to be a genius kid. This was launched in the spring of 2022, so we only have the 7 titles. So we'll have this fall Dogs, Cats, and Sharks, and this past spring we launched basketball, football, baseball, and actually the Olympics. So we're really excited about this series. Jellyfish Press for middle grade readers is a fun, exciting fiction. We offer exceptional, unique voices in children's fiction. Here are just a few titles from our Jellyfish Press imprints. When the Histronauts travel back in time, they'll need your help to uncover the secrets of the past. With an exciting mix of graphic novel, facts, and activity, the Histronauts is a perfect way to bring history to life. These are 2 of our series fiction from Jellyfish Press. In the clutch, it all comes down to this, the final buzzer. The base is loaded, the last chance to break the tie. In the clutch, hooks readers with a do-or-die moment from Little League sports. This is great for our young sports readers looking for fiction titles. The East Side Extra series features Annika, Benny, and Libby, all neighborhood friends. And they're known to be relentlessly curious. They're always asking questions, and their interest in sharing the answers has led them to starting an online newsletter. Encouraged by their parents, they venture out into the community to investigate the most engaging mysteries. And all 4 books in both of these series comes out on September 1st. Here are some of our middle grade fiction titles. Flip Turns is all about Maddie. She tells Lucas she doesn't want him to date. And then a string of vandalism breaks out on their family community pool, and she's worried it's her admirer getting even. Maddie and her friend launch their own investigation to discover what's causing all the trouble. And Daisy Woodworm changes the world. Daisy loves insects, running track, and hanging out with her brother Sorrel, who has Down syndrome and adores men's fashion. When her social studies teacher assigns each student a project to change the world for the better, she decides her brother Sorrel is a great way to help fulfill his dreams of becoming a YouTube star. This is full of twists and turns. This empowering story will want you to change the world too. And YA fiction fans will love our Flux imprint, where young adult is a point of view, not a reading level. Goth Girl will be releasing in just a couple weeks here on July 19th. Gothic fashionista Jess has been a foster child for most of her life, and she's on a mission to reunite with her estranged biological mother. But is she willing to risk new friends, a cosplay championship, and even her future to do so? And the Truth About Everything highlights 15-year-old Lark has been taught to rewire a truck or gut a fish, but she doesn't know the branches of government, the continents on the globe, or really how to read. Lark lives in rural Montana with her conspiracy theorist doomsday prepping parents who homeschool her. When Lark gets her first period, she realizes she doesn't even know how much she doesn't know. She takes advice from a friend on a nearby farm and secretly goes to school for the first time. The more she learns, the more determined Lark is to expand her worldview, but it won't come without sacrifices. And I'm really excited to talk about this book. This is kind of a local book for us. It's our first adult true crime novel. Billed as the crime of the century in 1894, Murder at Minnesota Point tells the twisted, sensational story of a young, identified woman found slain on the isolated sandy shores of Minnesota Point, Duluth, Minnesota. And that author is a local Minnesota author, and it's a really fast, fun read. Our North Star Classroom offers more than 1,800 titles for your classroom libraries, reading groups, and curriculum add-ins. We feature nonfiction, fiction, Spanish titles, graphic novels, and much more. Thank you for taking some time to learn about North Star Editions. A couple of quick things to note. Our education titles are offered in library-bound, paperback, and available on ebook. Our trade fiction titles are offered in hardcover or paperback, depending on the title. To place an order, you can either call the number or email our sales department. Please be sure to reference WiLS for the consortium discount. Any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Additionally, all of our fiction titles are available on NetGalley or Edelweiss, and we will auto-approve all WiLS members that request our titles. Thanks so much.
Heather, thank you so much for joining us. That's very exciting. As Heather mentioned, North Star is one of our newest, like in the last couple of weeks, new vendor partners. So we're excited to have her join us today. Heather, I think I'm going to have to check out that Goth Girl book. I often joke that I grew up and married the last 90s goth girl. So I'll be excited to see what the next generation of goth kids has to offer. So thanks again for joining us, Heather.
Perfect. Thank you so much.